Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So I decided I really don't want to do this DLC anymore. I'm probably going to give it one more attempt this episode. But I might not finish this one. It just isn't very fun to me, so... I don't know, do I want to go this way? Possibly. Let me see where this leads me. I don't really know my way around it, and I don't like the general bullshittiness of the place. Okay. It was not fire damage I did there, but apparently it was enough. And apparently I also forgot to open this. Oh well. Wait, wrong bow, wrong arrow. I mean, this is what I want to do. Okay, I'm sorry this is going to be a bit snipey again. I kind of like the third DLC a bit more than this, so... well, aside from one encounter, but again, that'll be skipped. Wow. See how that second swing went through him? Did I not drink? Did the game not register? I'll have to look that one up on the video. That was weird. I thought I took a sip of Estus before I rolled. That's very, very strange. Oh well. Oh yeah, I wanted to make myself human again. And yeah, from what I remember, there's 3 more bosses in this area, in this DLC. And I'm really looking forward to none of them, which is not a good sign, obviously. I just want to know where this takes me. Pretty much nowhere, I believe. Right? I mean, I could do the stuff over there, I think, but that's tedious. I don't believe it really gets me anything. Yeah, I don't feel like it. So the idea is, if this game annoys me too much, I'm not going to continue. The issue is that I don't really have that much time on my hands at the moment. I'm quite busy. So what little time I have, I'd rather spend playing games I enjoy playing. Okay, so you're invisible, but you're actually more than just invisible, you're not even present before you spawn. It's good to know. I don't want these guys to interfere. Welcome back to Snipers 2. Hooray for snipers. Oh, I pushed him back to the fire, apparently. Wait, I can hit this with an arrow and it comes back towards me. And thank you, game, for brilliant physics. Okay, life gem myself to full, take a sip of coffee. Sorry about this, but it's morning again. There we go. Wait a second, I must have missed my way somewhere. This is not going to take me anywhere. You know what, I'm not going to be able to check where I need to go in peace with you around, am I now? This is kind of fun. I'm getting staggered by the mini damage I take from the lava flowing down from him. And then I cannot swing out of the way or roll out of the way of his major attack. Huh. Okay, I can now open that last gate at least. Yeah, I still didn't open this cracked wall, I know. And I cannot for the life of me remember where I wanted to go. Probably not this way then. I'll probably finish this section, I guess. So that's not the reason for me to skip this DLC. I just don't really know where to go. I was there last time. I know I died there down somewhere. Just don't remember exactly how I got there. I'll refill my Estus quickly. Okay, I don't have the key for that one yet. I believe this is where I entered. I am very, very lost. I'm sorry about that. Oh, but there's an item here. Spell quartz ring +3. Interesting. I was sure I went this way. It really doesn't lead anywhere. And those are just two entrances to the same place. Grrr, you know what? I do not feel like doing this anymore. We will switch DLCs. I might look up a guide or something, but I don't know. The second DLC to my mind is actually the least fun. This third one has 2 boss encounters that I'll do, and one that I'll show you once and then never touch again, because it's another bullshit encounter. And anyway, the main game is done, so anything I do from now on is a bonus for you. Sorry that I'm not feeling like it at the moment, but... I'm not quite sure what they're going for lore-wise here, but the only thing the old Chaos could really be is, lore-wise I mean, would be the Bed of Chaos, which does fit with this kind of branch-y look of the ice here. I mean, Bed of Chaos was kind of a giant tree with a lot of fire around, but still, at least it had branches. But it was destroyed in Dark Souls 1. And I don't quite get why it's suddenly back in Dark Souls 2 and why it's become such a huge issue when before all it really did was spew forth a few demons now and then. Okay,
Go back. Arthur is watching.
Yeah.
Go back.
Okay, through this gate is a boss fight that could be done right now, but would be incredibly difficult. Now, the speedrunners always do it at this point, but I'm not a speedrunner. The way it works is, you can tell there's lots of ice and like a storm around here, which we'll see many places where that impacts our progress. And if we defeat the boss behind this fog gate, and then proceed a little further, then the wind will stop. But right now we can't do that. Well, we could, technically, but the boss is invisible, completely invisible. And it's a very strong boss, and without seeing him you're obviously not able to dodge his attacks, so it's very, very difficult to fight him. It's possible, it can be done, but I'm not going to attempt it because it would take many, many attempts and that would just be completely boring. I will instead show you the way you really meant to go through here. Yes, by all means, dodge my backstabs. It still annoys me that they can do that. That you get the beginning of the backstab animation, but it doesn't actually do any damage because the enemies could dodge it. Was there a corpse in here? Yep, thought so. Radiant life gems, I'll take them. I mean, the only reason I'd find the backstab dodging fine is if the player could also do it, but I don't believe they can. Okay, this lever, as you can see, is broken. So the only way to get rid of this obstacle in the way is from the other end of the elevator, basically. Well, I'll show you that in a second. Or probably not second, but ish. What did you drop? Retainer's short sword. I don't believe that's a good weapon. Let me see. Retainer's short sword. Yeah, it does not very much. And requires 19 dark. Considering... short sword wielded by retainers in the garrison ward. Long ago, the retainers attended to the priestesses, but with their disappearance, the retainers were left to wander frigid LM-loids without purpose. So I think lore-wise, because the old chaos was here, as in the bed of chaos, I think, someone, I don't remember who, basically decided to freeze the entire place over so that the chaos couldn't spread, which, I don't know. Seems like that person would then be much more powerful if it could turn the fiery heat of the bed of chaos into this. I mean, honestly, at that point, if you're that powerful, why not just destroy it? Winged Spear +7. And I think this one dropped the human... No, Soul of Lost Undead. I always thought dogs could... yeah, they can drop those as well. I know dogs can drop human effigies, that's why I suspected that would be the drop, but it wasn't. Here we have 5 torches. Wow. We do actually need torches at some point in this DLC, but not quite yet. And see? This is ice. We can't break it. It'll only start going away once we've calmed the storm, if you like. So once we've, well, killed the first boss. Here, I'll just grab me some friends. But yeah, you should be careful, by the way. I just rolled through the snow, and as you can see, there's like a frozen effect all over me. That actually does slow me down, I believe. It slows stamina regeneration, I'm not 100% sure anymore, but it has an effect, so ideally something to be avoided. The game doesn't do a very good job of explaining or showing that to you, but yeah, pretty sure it's still the case. Unfortunately, just because they punish dodge rolling doesn't actually mean they make it less necessary. Which is one of those typical... someone didn't quite think this design through things, which happens quite a bit in this game, sadly. Come on, you know you want to melee me. Now, as far as I recall, these guys with the huge crystals on their back cannot be backstabbed because those ice crystals prevent it, basically. Do I? I do! Let's give it some warmth. Perfect for this place. I think there's a chest back here? No, just a corpse with a few blue blurs. Blue burrs, wow. They temporarily increase cold resist, I believe. I don't know if you can get the guy up there to walk down to you. Don't think so, but it's not really necessary anyway. And I believe back here there's another one, yeah. Did not know he had hyper armor during that attack. Pretty sure there's a dog around here as well. Okay. I knew it. It's also sometimes a little annoying how you knock enemies back out of your attack range. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But it's just annoying when you start an attack combo and suddenly you knock the enemy out of it. Oh, hey. And yes, while they're just sitting around doing nothing at the moment, eventually these scouts will become problematic. So, might as well chop them a little right now. Oh, these guys are cool, by the way. See? I quite like the design here. They just form their weapons out of ice. They can be backstabbed though, even though they do have crystals on their back. They're not the very huge kind of crystals, so they can be backstabbed. Now these 3 chests, as you can tell, are frozen over. We can't open them yet. We will need to defeat the first boss to be able to do that. We can hop down here. Not sure if we want to, but I'm going to. Getting 3 monastery charms. Now, one kind of gripe I have with this initial area is that you really need to run through it 3 times. Well, no, 2 times, sorry. Because after the wind has cleared, the ice melts in certain locations, and it allows you to access the entirety of the area. But unless you want to fight the boss in the incredibly difficult mode of him being invisible, you have to go through it once to be able to clear the boss in a normal fashion. And only on your second time through can you get everything. And that includes some stuff you actually need for progressing through. Also, when the wind is cleared, these guys will, well, their behavior will change, you'll see. Suffice it to say, they won't be quite as docile anymore. No idea what he's doing here. Apparently guarding this place. I don't remember this place. I don't think I can really go through here all the way yet. Oh, there's another one of those guys that grab the ice to make weapons. I don't know, I just like the design idea of it. It looks cool. But I don't think I really want to go here just yet. What the? Okay, I'm willing to accept that my first hit bounced off the wall, but the second one went through him and didn't do any damage. Okay, you get the old bell helm here. Why would I want that? I know that in the DLCs they included some kind of items that people have been asking for. So for example, you can get the hat of Lucatil of Mira without the mask, which apparently people had really wanted to have. Oh, I think back here is the thing I was actually thinking about that I can't access yet. Yeah. I would need to light these torches, and right now in the storm I cannot. So I need to go back through here, and I do need to for an optional encounter, I believe. A boss encounter, that is. Might be wrong on that, but I think that's where you get the key to fight the optional boss of this area. Hey, we can get a bonfire and then move right along. Another one of the guys get their weapons from the ice. I don't know, I like the way they did that. Anyway. I don't know how long this episode's been, I forgot to start my timer, so I'm just going to leave it at this. We'll continue this DLC next time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.